Hey everybody, welcome to Driven to Failure. This is going to be kind of a shellfish ploy to boost my subscribers. I want to kind of let you guys know where I'm at because the Z3 is going to be going through a few things here in the next coming months. I just want to give you a peekaboo of what's coming, so hopefully you'll subscribe and keep coming back. So with that, I'm kind of at the point with this where like a lot of the suspension, bushings, bearings, and all that has been replaced. So everything's really tightened up and it's starting to ride really nice. So one last thing that I have left with the transmission swap is the rear diff. So I've got a rear diff rebuild kit here from Ireland Engineering. That is to include a new, not new, but different ring and pinion gear set. Because the automatic had a 410 in it, with the 5-speed ZF, fifth gear is a 1-to-1 ratio, so no overdrive like the automatic had. You're winding up to about 3,000 RPMs, just cruising at 65. So I'm going to re-gear it and refresh the bearings and seals and all that. Then after that, what we've got here, I've got the M50 intake. Below that is a B30 intake cam with the modification to fit the M52 single Vanos head. We've got some turbo parts. I've got this CX Racing GT35R replica used. The bearing cartridge is fried on it, so I'll be rebuilding that in one of my videos. Teal wastegate 38mm. I've got a catch can, a silicone fiber reinforced intake elbow, because the stock one is like a corrugated rubber thing and it doesn't hold up to boost. I've got a air fuel ratio, AEM style, and then AEM true boost gauge with a control solenoid. And then in addition to that, some of the turbo stuff, I'm still assembling parts. I've got a driver's side muffler off of a WRX. It's a Cobb 2.5-inch muffler, so that'll be going on at some point. And the biggest thing that I got recently is this right here, which is a M52 B28, but different than the one that's in the car. This one's an iron block, so I'll be tearing this down. I've already kind of started on that, as you can see, starting to get it down to the bare stuff. But I checked the mileage on this VIN, and the last recorded was around 178,000 miles. So I'm pretty much going to crack everything open and refresh what I can. So I'll be doing crankshaft bearings, piston rod end bearings. Like I said, I'll be putting the new cam in there. I'll be port matching these to the M50. I haven't yet decided on what I'm going to do for a head gasket, whether it's multi-layer metal or the cut ring style. And then whether I'm not going to go with a spacer. Haven't decided all that just yet. I'll go in and do the secured nut on the water pump, or sorry, the oil pump. And then, yeah, what else? I mean, I'll rebuild the Vanos and all that, just kind of back up, and then some head studs as well. So it'll be safe to boost, and then I can upgrade from there. And then once I get the turbo project kind of settled, I've got some body work stuff I need to work on. The sills are a bit rusty on the front, and I do have this other hood, fiberglass hood. It is a salvage piece. It's got both the hinge surfaces cracked off, but I should be able to fiberglass it back together. My idea with this was that if I need extra clearance for the turbo, I will have no problem cutting into this as opposed to cutting into the original metal hood, which I'll just keep on the side. And then, oh yeah, I forgot about this here, the shock tower brace. And then I've got some 330 front brakes to pop on the front. They're the 325mm discs, so a little bit more stopping power for the horsepower that's coming. So that's kind of where I'm going. Oh, and just kind of a unrelated side thing. I've been working on this. It's going to be a 3-axis CNC mill, mini benchtop mill. And I'm kind of working on that on the side in the hopes of that I'd be able to potentially mill some aluminum parts for this car or project. And then to bring it all together, I'm also going to be modifying my 41.1 MS 41.1 controller. I've got a speed Arduino controller, and I've got the accompanying plug and play board and electrical components that are coming in as well. So I'll be able to run that as a standalone and tune it through Tuner Studio. So those are all the things that are coming down the pipe. So if you would, go ahead and click that subscribe and like what you're seeing, and please do come back and follow me through this adventure, because this is going to be my first time building an engine and turbocharging an engine myself. I've had a few turbocharged cars, but this is the first time I'm doing it myself. So yeah, come on back.